Welcome to my channel. My channel is 2 times R. You're on air with 2 times R. I would like to start a series on my channel speaking about neo soul, R&B, and traditional radio. I myself am a fan of neo soul and R&B, so when I'm listening to music at any extended length of time, usually it's one of those genres or both of those genres. So I look for that when I'm looking for music on the radio. And sometimes it's a hit or miss thing. Sometimes they might play something that I didn't hear before, I never heard before, and it catches my ear, and then I start following that artist. And then sometimes it's just the same old stuff that's been playing on the radio for years. Sometimes it's the same stuff that every other radio station is playing that I'm not really a fan of. So I try to look for stations or radio that plays the songs that I want to hear, just like everybody else, but it's hard to find on the radio, especially when it comes down to R&B and Neo Soul from today and maybe a few years ago. I'm not talking about 20 years, 30 years, however long, but I'm talking about stuff that pulls the listener in and makes you feel those good feelings that the R&B of yesterday used to make you feel. Trap R&B, not when it comes to that. Some of that stuff is fine, and I listen to some of it, but more of the chill, relaxed vibe. I'm getting up there in age, and you know, it might not even be age, it's just a preference. I love to listen to the newer stuff of today. People like Snow Allegra and Umi, Kiana Lede, Kevin Ross, her, PJ Morton. He has some great songs that I've never heard on the radio. Go Through Your Phone, love that song, song's great. Say So, may have played on the radio, I've never heard it on the radio. So that's really what I'm trying to help you guys maybe find an artist, a newer artist that you may not have heard of, like those artists that I've mentioned or other artists that are similar to them. Maybe you've never listened to one of their songs, which is fine. Maybe you don't like their song, that's fine also. But there's so many choices out there, and when you only listen to the radio, you miss out on a lot that you didn't know even existed. So I'm hoping to start this channel. Maybe in the future I can find some local artists or even some artists from around the world that want to send some songs to me. I can put it on the page, we can talk about it, we can listen to it together, we can go from there, just to grow. Definitely want to grow with this channel, definitely want to grow with this series, and almost start a podcast, but not quite a podcast. Just something on YouTube that maybe brings light to some newer artists from today and from a few years ago. Some songs that got missed and are getting more popular now just because of streaming. Everybody's home, you know, everybody's quarantined in their house, so everybody's listening to a lot more music, watching a lot more YouTube, and they're probably being exposed to more newer artists because of that. I want to also help you guys, hopefully in the future, help you guys find some newer artists that you weren't aware of, that you may become a fan of, and we will allow this genre to stay alive, because I feel like it might be a dying genre, or it's a genre that's mainly underground and deserves more to be on more of the forefront of music and on the radio. So that's really what I'm trying to do with this series, trying to get my idea out there. Hopefully in the future, if I'm allowed, I would love to start my own radio station, streaming radio station, where I can cater to what the audience wants to hear, or play songs that, like I said, you don't know and you want to be exposed to. So this is my first video based on this, but there should be more coming soon. So if you like this kind of music, this kind of this genre, this feel, this vibe, please stay tuned. Like, comment down below if you feel like radio is not dying. Maybe it's not dying, maybe it plays all the songs you want to hear. If you feel that way, that's fine. You can comment down below and tell me you'd rather listen to the radio or stream. But based on the polls that I've taken on Instagram and Facebook, it's leaning more towards streaming than the radio. There were a few radio listeners, most of them were on streaming platforms. I don't mind having a discussion about it. I would love to pick your brain and see why you feel the way you feel, why you think radio is better than streaming. I myself love choices, So if I feel like listening to a certain artist, I can just go to my phone or go online and pick any of the streaming sources that I would like and listen to whatever song I'm in the mood to at that time. So again, thank you for viewing. Thank you for coming on my channel. It might be a little rough. I'm still figuring out lighting. I'm still figuring out placement. Still figuring out sound. So it's going to be a growing time with me, but if you would like to join and maybe be exposed to some of the newer artists, please feel free to like and subscribe. I'll put some of the songs, if I can find them. Hopefully I don't get copyright striked, but if I can find some of the songs and some of the videos, I'll have them in the description down below. Maybe you can click on them, start liking some of these songs, and start listening to some of these songs. Let me just expose you, open your mind, open your brain to some of the newer stuff, some of the good stuff that's out there that just doesn't get heard. All right, thank you. Have a good one. This is 2 times R. Peace.